Greetings, my fellow exiles. It's the Heritor. Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. So, today we are going to continue on where we left off. We, I think, have everything we need to create the Horn of the Vastiri. I'll check that, actually. That is not how you get to quests. Q? No? I have no idea. Probably here. We need to... Ah, yeah. We need to insert the relics in the Valley of the Titans. So that's something we can do. We'll talk to Zarka here, because we, yeah, we need to recreate the horn. Yep. Both of these lead towards the same point here, so... Cool stuff. Also, there is another matter that I think we should do sooner rather than later. I've heard I need to go back to... I think it's Keth. I'll check right here. I cannot check here. I need to go underground. Or is it this one? It's one of these. There's something. Somewhere. Maybe it's the Holani Gates. Or to the Traitor's Passage. That was the one. We are missing Balbala the Traitor. It says we're also missing Azarian the Forsaken Son, but I definitely killed him last episode. I'm not sure why it would say that. But Balbala the Traitor we're missing. So, I think we need to go and do that. And I think I know what it's for. I kind of had it spoiled, not by anybody here, but by some other random video.
Need something?
Okay, you don't have anything to say? We'll talk to Zarka.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we Marraketh have forgotten something so important? Impressive, young one. Now we have everything we need to recreate the Horn of the Vastiri. It'll take a bit of carving. I think the flame ruby goes here. Imbue the essence of water with the proper motions. Maybe I'll just tighten that there. Snap that off. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. All right. It's a bit like the original horn. If my fingers were more nimble, I could have done better. This won't blow a gale across the entire Vastiri, but it will serve our purpose. Here, take it. You retraced Orbala's journey, so you should be the one to sound the horn.
Interesting. Okay. New support gem, and we have the Horn of the Vastiri. When Orbala drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, every tent in the whole of the plains blew wildly open. Travel to the sandstorm and sound this horn to open the way. We will do that.
Now I have to blow this thing.
Yeah, that is how horns work. Do you have anything else to say? No. However, I want you to disenchant these two. Do I want you to disenchant that? That's actually kind of good. It's damage bonus. Might hold on to that. This one's also not terrible, to be fair, as like
Stay inside.
backup items for other characters. I think I'll throw these in here. Strength and a dex item here. There we go. All right. And you are a gem. You will go here. So we have a couple of things to do. There's the slotting the relics in. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. I want to make sure we have all this stuff done before we go any further. So I think we're going to go to the Valley of the Titans and insert the relics. So there was some sort of altar that you could do that with, and then it presumably does something. I would reckon. Is this the altar right here? Please tell me it's the altar right here. Yeah, that totally looks like this. Nice. That's very nice of them to put it right here. Do you pick? Yeah, I guess you choose? Okay. Oh, you can just swap them. Oh, that's cool. In Path of Exile 1, you had the choice with the bandit quests, which I always thought was a really cool mechanic, that you could side with one of the 3 bandit chieftains in the Act 2 zone. Or you could decide, screw all of the bandits, and you get 2 extra skill points from it. It was usually beneficial to run with one of the bandits, because the bonuses you get generally outweigh 2 skill points. Depending on your build, that is. Sometimes the 2 skill points was just better, but yeah, it was cool. This is similar, I guess. It's totally different, but you do get to swap them, and these bonuses are very minor. 15% increase in mana recovery. We're pretty mana stable as far as actually, I don't know, are we? Or the 30% increased charm recovery. I'll do the mana recovery for now. And then, so that's done. And then we can go back to the Traitor's Passage, and I'll find Balbala. And I guess we have to defeat her. That is a boss icon. So we'll look around. Not sure how I missed her last time, but apparently I did. This had better be it. I think this is it.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You've been stuck here for thousands of years like that? Here. I'll help you out. I reckon...
Now, Jingak, I prove myself. Kundek.
Now, hold on. We could have been friends. What's that? Oh! More? Oh, they're like separate enemies. Poison spreading? Hello. Can you make the poison go away? It seems like it's receding. Oh, wow. So the illusions don't leave behind corpses, which is sensible, I guess. Nevertheless, problematic for me. I also don't think they die, so I don't know if the contagion works in the way I would like them to work. To spread to other enemies, I don't think it does. Contagion. Hit him again. Her. Actually. Overall, pretty fine. Okay, it's poison again. Okay, so you just have to, like, go up to her? And then does the poison stop? Yeah, it goes away. Okay. I thought it was, like, maybe a timed thing that you just need to... that you're, like, confined to the edges of the arena for a moment. But maybe if you don't find her, the poison just completely floods the area and you die. That's also possible. I don't know. She's doing very little damage to me. But I'm over-leveled for this by a bit. But I definitely want to do the, what comes after this, though.
A spirit in a coin. How fun.
Okay, yeah, indeed. So this is the Ascendancy trial. Completing this trial will allow you to choose your Ascendancy class. This is Balbala's Barya. Why are you standing there gawking at me? We must go to the trial of the Sekemas. So we need to take this to the trial of Sekemas. And right-click to listen to the Balbala? No. Anything here that I need? Not really. Okay, well, we did that. So, let's go to the trial of the Sekemas. Or maybe I should use the horn first so that that's out of my inventory. Could do that, I guess. Might be a good idea.
How can I be of aid?
Ooh, lots of people want to talk. Well, Zaka?
Ah, you released Balbala, the traitor? Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to serve as a mentor djinn during your dance with the scorpion. In modern times, we give aspiring Dekaras a straightforward test. For this task, however, the old ways are required. You will have to face a much deadlier trial. Speak to Asala. The original trial is not far from here, and the caravan is duty-bound to carry you there.
Okay. Anything to disenchant? This one. This gives 31 spirit. That's cool. That's kind of nice for a necromancer.
Stay in
So,
sight.
you released Balbala from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next.
Alright.
Blessings.
Let's actually sell, first all, salvage here, because we have some that we can salvage. This one. Alright, well, we are talking to Asala here.
It is time to use the reforged Horn of the Vestiri to open the way through. Prepare yourself. War is nigh.
Alright.
You have your orders.
Where do we do that? We do that there. So I want to do this, and then indeed this opens up the Trial of the Sakemas, where we can do the thing. But I want to get this out of my inventory first, so we're going to use the Horn of the Vestiri. Yeah. Sound the horn. There's a glowing thingy up here. This is the sandstorm. Oh man, these poor slaves. And away go the winds. Now we speak
Nowhere
to
left to
Asala
hide
again.
now, sweet undead king.
I am hesitant to allow you access to Sacred Deshar, but better a single Jingak than an army of spiteful enemies. Our city of the dead must be protected, no matter the cost.
Alright.
For glory.
They're very death-focused culture. You do have something to say here, Shambrin?
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of what happened, to end the pain of not knowing. If you happen to find Lailuma's body in the dunes below the spires, and if you bring me something of hers, then I will know. If you do not, then no one ever will.
Tell me about her disappearance.
Those Marraketh that prove themselves in life earn burial in the sky. But the weak and unfortunate have a tradition of their own. Because they are not allowed to rest above, when they feel sickness or injury taking hold, they leap from the windswept heights of Deshar to the dunes below.
Shit.
Though their bodies will still be lost in the sands, our greatest fear, lying at the base of honor, is the next best thing to lying upon it. You can understand why I was concerned that Lailuma chose to travel there alone.
So it's like it's the city of the dead. But I guess it's built over the dunes, and if you can't get the sky burial, some, when they see the end coming, or when they want the end to come, will, unalive themselves, to use the stupid YouTube words that are required. Yeah, well, let's hope she didn't do that. What about Jamanra?
Now the sandstorm is cleared. We have a chance to chase down Jamanra. Though I am not gifted with sight, I clearly see the dangers ahead of us. You must keep your wits about you.
Tradition's toll.
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask. The others cannot.
Yeah.
If you happen to.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Zarka?
Young one.
You have nothing to say. And the hooded one has nothing to say either.
The path to Deshar has been opened. Infiltrate the towers and stop the Faradin from feeding the beast.
Yeah.
Go.
No lunch for the beast. No. But first, I gotta move the fucking thing. That's what I gotta do. I can't use the portal. I haven't been here yet. Alright. To the Trial of the Sakemas. The Dance of the Scorpion. Which is probably gonna be the episode title. So I like it. Alright.
Traditions are meaningless drivel. But let's see what power is offered here.
Etchings of WARPSTONE.
The proving grounds for the sisterhood is complete. Though it broke many bones and some backs, the triumph is ours to behold. Zarok has been the most helpful aid. He came to us at Tel Jari, but now he is something more.
Zarok. Don't know what that name is. Okay, we have like a matriarch figure along with the guard statues with kopeshes. I wonder if you can get a kopesh in this game. We don't have swords available yet, but hopefully. That would be cool. That would make me play a sword character. Sorry, I had to quickly step out and answer the door. During that time, unfortunately, Balbala swarmed in. Anyways, let's talk to her.
We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala, once a traitor, long a sorrowed prisoner. As Djinn here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy.
Okay, revitalizing. Okay, we got some dialogue here. What is this thing? Revitalizing urn relic of flowing. So, relics. We have a relic locker over there. Fountains have a 6% chance to double sacred water. 7% chance increased honor restored. I don't know what either of these things are. Sacred water is a resource you find within the Trial of the Sekemas. It is used to purchase boons from merchants and venerate Marraketh shrines, granting you various effects within the trial. I've heard the trials are sort of roguelike-esque or something. Honor is an ancient resource, or an additional resource you have to manage within the Trial of Sekemas. A percentage of the damage you take from enemies in the trial will be taken from your honor. If your honor reaches 0, then the trial is failed. Does honor get restored? I guess it can. Interesting. What about the trial?
I have had a great many years to think on my foolish choices, and now all I want is to earn my right to rest.
Okay.
This place was built to determine honor, to prove oneself worthy as a Sekema. Tradition allowed for one Dekara and one advisor.
Okay.
If I aid you here, and if you succeed, then my crimes will finally be forgiven. Then, and only then, may I join those that have gone before.
Yeah. What about the traitor?
I hardly know the woman I was before. I remember betraying my Akara, but the reasons why now feel petty and small.
Yeah.
If I could go back, if I could speak to the woman I was, I would tell her what a fool she was being. Would she listen? Probably not. The mistakes we make are shaped from who we are.
What of your imprisonment?
The tale women of many Akaras gathered on the day of my sentencing. Death was not punishment enough for my crime. They enacted the ritual, but my imprisonment as Djinn would not have been possible without my willful agreement.
Really?
I accepted. I let it happen because I deserved it.
Interesting.
I have no idea how long I was trapped there, but it was as close to eternity as I can possibly imagine.
Aid.
The role of advisor is strictly bound by tradition. I may offer you aid, but only in certain specific ways. Look to me in your times of doubt.
Alright. The Vistiri Desert.
What happened to the plains of Vastiri? The land has changed so much since the time of my imprisonment. There were several desert regions slowly spreading, but it wasn't like this. The Halani gates where I committed my crimes were waterlocks for a river. Now there is nothing but sand and salt flats. How could they have allowed this to happen?
Yeah. Like the, you know, desertification. What's the, there's currently a sea that is rapidly dwindling. I think it's the Aral Sea. The Caspian Sea is also pretty rapidly drying out, but there's a lot more of that still. Whereas the Aral Sea, there's not as much of. It's a natural process, but we know here that this wasn't entirely a natural process.
Selarim.
Alrighty then. Well, let's plug in the Barya here. Then, oh, that's the relic locker. Okay. I guess we can slot. Okay, so you can put more of these in if you so desired. Yeah. So I guess that's what they're used for. I have no idea if they're like single use or if you can use them again later. Guess we'll find out. Enter the Trial of Strength. Creepy image behind the door there.
I have to admit, I'm somewhat enjoying all this.
Find and disable all the death crystals. Any crystals still active when the timer expires will damage you. And I guess because it's damaging me, it's going to reduce my honor. So I have 1,556 honor. And getting hit reduces that. So, what, I need to follow that? And it's timed. Alright, and the timing is not... Alright, I'm just going to run. Screw the enemies. I think I just got hit. No, I didn't. Let's try and not get hit. So I'm just ignoring the enemies here. As best I can. Okay, yeah, I got clipped there, so that reduces my honor. It's not recharging. So this might not be a resource that you can just freely recharge. I have a lot of time. I hope this is going to be fine. So just grab these. Oh boy. Up there, I think. I hope.
I am the apex.
Trial complete. Okay. Hold on. So that gave me sacred water. I maybe shouldn't be screwing around, because I'm just going to lose honor by killing these guys. Then again, maybe they get better loot here. I don't know. I think I just want to... Like, I don't know if the Barya is... like, if I have to... If it breaks, if I get to do it again or not. Okay, grants large amounts of sacred water. So does that heal my honor? No, but it gives me sacred water. Oasis in the desert. Okay. Trial map. Ah, so this is what they meant by, like, it's roguelike. You have rooms with connections, and this grants a bronze key. This gives more sacred water. This awards a bronze key, but afflicts you with blunt sword on entry. I guess that's what this is. You and your minions deal 40% less damage. I don't like that. Is that just for the area or for the whole thing? Also, this just gives a bronze key. This also gives a bronze key with no drawbacks. Ah, here we go. A shrine to restore honor. We're going to take the middle one. Because I know keys from Path of Exile 1. You can use them to open up chests at the end of the trial. I'm not sure if that's the same here. Or you could also use certain keys to open up doors. Like specific doors. I'm not sure if that works the same. Okay, Blood Chalice. Defeat all rare monsters in the area to fill the chalice. Okay, so we gotta kill rare monsters. So there were 2 red things that went out, so I guess this is one of them. Just keep distance. Doesn't seem like my minions taking damage does anything, so... Whoops, I'm totally pressing the wrong buttons like an absolute noob. And we're doing fine. Just need to not get hit. This is cool, actually, because if you can... What's that? Oh, you can get sacred water just from random items. Okay, another relic. Can you add these in to the trials you're currently doing? I would imagine not, but I don't know. See, let's put these here. Bosses deal 5% reduced damage, 6% reduced merchant prices. So I guess there's merchants that can appear in rooms. This is very roguelike. I don't know if there's a rare enemy here, but totally just shooting this thing. Okay. Maybe I should be breaking the pots here. Like, I know in the Path of Exile 1 trials, just the drops everywhere were better than in the base like campaign content. You're the rare. Okay. You wanna come over this way? I'd love to detonate some, spiders on you. But this will do just fine if you want to take that long to kill my skeletons. That's okay. I'm happy to facilitate that. Ruby. Gems, yes. Minions have 10% increased life, and you get 15% increased life regeneration. That's not bad. For me. So, is the trial over? Yes, I guess it is. The door is open. What do we get here? Bronze key. Nice. So does that... Ah, it's here. Okay. Then we can select the map here. So it shows you the next 2 spaces ahead. That's cool. Either way we go about it, we're going to get a curse here. That's 25% reduced movement speed. You are not always taken to the room you select. Okay. Afflictions are unknown on the trial map. That sounds awful. If we want the next key, we have to take that. Like, this seems okay. And maybe, getting a boon could be nice. Restoring honor. I mean, I haven't taken much honor damage. But then I would have to take this. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'm kind of being pigeonholed into, this lower route. Though there are 2 options after this. It's just, yeah. No, this is afflictions are unknown. This is the one you're not always taken to the room you select. I'm okay with afflictions being unknown, I guess. We'll do the low route. I want the key. I suppose I could have gotten a key with the other route too, but Sand Hourglass. Survive waves of enemies until the timer expires. Ah, traps. I see. Killing rare monsters reduces the timer. Okay. Just a survival run. How long is it? 54. Oh, that's not bad.
Putrefy.
Depending on how many there are, of course. Okay, ranged enemies is a bit problematic. Okay, are these guys gonna get up? You guys are gonna stand up? No, I guess not, huh? Okay, sacred water, yes please. Ah, thought that was an enemy coming out of the ground. Traps. Is that a rare? No idea. Have I taken any damage? Not yet. Sacred water. Not sure if that, like, there's a... that sticks around. Okay, I'm gonna get hit here. Oh yeah, I got hit a few times. Okay, pull away. We got sacred water here. What are you doing? Oh. Round complete. Alright, well that was pretty easy.
That was close.
No, it wasn't. Ugh. Alright, well, now we don't know what we're getting. Afflictions are unknown. Well, we'll get some sacred water, then we can get more sacred water, or we can do an escape trial. Awards a pledge which can be accepted to change the trial's parameters. What does that mean? I feel like we should try out as many things as possible. So we'll take the chalice trial, and then we'll try out the escape trial. Purple smoke, right. Defeat all rare monsters again. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 over in this direction, kind of. We'll swing around back. Let's swing around the other way. I don't think we need that light rusted great helm. Are you a rare? Yes, actually. That's nice. Stop it! No, go away. Don't care. Okay, we got other lads waking up. Oh boy. I wanna, Regal. Nice. And an urn relic. I don't think we need to worry about the stone wall, guys. And the other one was further back, I think. Is it you? Yes. Matter of fact, it is. Uh-oh. Okay. I got hit there. Okay, I'm gonna get hit here, too. Yeah, get the profane rituals going. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, I will take that. The giant life flask, not sure if we need. I don't think we need any of these either. The seal relic. And we have completed this trial, so I think we can just swing back. Maybe it's just 2 of them every time? I reckon, like, if you do harder trials, there will probably be more rare enemies. Okay, I've taken a little bit of damage. Not much. I have no idea what the boss is going to be. The sacred, that's just going to give... Yes. I have no idea what this is for. So, escape trial. This isn't like escape the whole trial, it's just like it is an escape trial. Whatever that means. And we can get a silver key afterwards. So, we'll figure out what this is. Okay, it's the crystals. We need to just figure out where this goes and move quickly. I think doing what I did was the correct option. I hope I'm going the right way, though. Yes. Nice.
Feeble.
Shouldn't dick around. Keep moving. So I don't know if we're gonna get, like, some long gap or something in between them. Oh, fuck, there's 2. See, this is what I was worried about. This is why I didn't want to mess around. Okay, alright. Take it. One that way. No, please. Okay. Ah, that's it. Alright, nice. Then I am happy to kill these enemies. I guess it's worth killing them because you can get the sacred water. Again, I'm not sure what that does yet, but oh boy. You really got to worry about not getting hit. It adds a whole nother level of tension to the game, which I think is kind of cool. It's going to depend on like how fast and unpredictable and how swarmy the enemies are doing this like at a higher difficulty. So that might get pretty rough. Which I know was an issue in Path of Exile 1, is just like the speed at which things happens and the speed at which you need to be able to react to certain things is very high. Which I personally didn't enjoy as much, but... Pledge to Kokai. Choose to take on a pledge to Kokai, the inscrutable, altering the parameters of the trial. Well, let's see what this does. I had to pay some sacred water, I think? Okay, hold on, what? So we can gain Adrenaline Vial. We would restore 63 honor when entering the boss room. So that could be good. We would gain Untouchable. We would be cursed with Enfeeble. That is... fine. Oh no, all of our damage is reduced by 15%. So not just physical damage. That's fine. Purple Smoke. Oh, so this is the unknown parameters. I don't mind. Then we would gain another random one. I don't think that's worth it. We could gain a random minor boon, and we would gain a random minor affliction. I'm fine with the untouchable, to be honest. So we'll take that. So we'll restore 63 honor, which I think is going to be most, if not all of the honor we have left. And then we go for the silver key. Then we'll have a large sacred water fountain. Again, I'm still not sure what we do with those. That's another escape trial here. But I want the silver key. Those give the loot chests. Presumably at the end. Defeat all rare monsters, alright? This is one of the simpler ones. There's one. Okay, seems to be, have it out for me. No, no, no. You stay away from me. Damn spiders. It's got the, yeah, volatile, soul or whatever from the first game. Ooh. One already has a socket. That could be nice. I'm not gonna look at the items now, though, unless it's relevant to, my build. Potentially. Nothing... Yeah, everything's dead here. Ah, you are the, rare already. Nice.
Wither away!
Yep. This enemy type's pretty easy. Ah. Should maybe not attack through that. Okay, another one down.
A great challenge overcome.
Yeah, you guys wail away on that for a bit. That's fine. I will sort my inventory. I do actually need space here, so we'll put the composite bow right here. It's pretty nice. Hopefully we'll get a stash somewhere. Probably at the boss room after defeating the boss, maybe? Hopefully. No idea. Okay. Silver key. Very nice. And then a large sacred water fountain. I hope sacred water isn't like the currency you spend on merchants, because then it's wasted. Unless there's a merchant at the end. Oh. Oh, oh. I totally didn't look. We're doing this. Oh shit. I'm gonna lose here. Okay, maybe not. Otherwise, if these all explode, I will take a lot of damage, I guess. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, we've got tons of time now. Trial complete. Nice. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I would assume that there would be, like, something that you can spend your sacred water on at the end. So otherwise, if you don't randomly get a merchant one, then it's a completely useless resource, and I reckon they wouldn't build these things that way. That would be not great game design. Grant a large amount of sacred water. Well, we have 941, I should say. And we face Rattlecage, the Earthbreaker. Dang.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Got it.
A
Hello.
formidable rock challenges me.
Golem.
Suffer and die!
Oh boy. Okay. Keep distance. Presumably. we doing? Okay, so there's... He conjures traps, the little trap volcanoes that can damage you. Overall, I probably have a good build against this guy. I feel like this build is just generally pretty good. Okay, we got volcanoes here. Just stay away from them. They shoot out random projectiles. He might fill the map with them. He has a lot of health, though. Oh, boy. And there's little whirlwinds all over the place, too.
Beware of what falls.
I feel like there should be a corpse summoning skill in this game. And I noticed this with, like, if you have builds that revolve around corpses, in boss fights that don't have ads, you basically don't get to use those abilities.
Beware of what falls.
Which is kind of a shame if you build around that. That just makes a lot of boss fights really hard. In PoE 1, they added the, I forget what the name of it was. I think it was Unearth, which would add a bunch of corpses. I think it was like 3 of them to the map, and would do like a tiny bit of corruption or poison damage or something in the area. And I feel like that would be a cool skill to have so that I could actually use my profane ritual here, because this would be a nice place where I would use it. But otherwise, I think we're doing fine. Okay, I am taking a little bit of damage here. But we should be okay. It's just stuff falling from the ceiling, these little things here. Nice! Got him.
I knew we would succeed.
Yeah, me too. Wow, 171 extra. Yeah, so you get sacred water from the boss, so there's gotta be something. Yeah, I'll take those. More relics for later. Sure, giant mana flask. What is my mana flask? 110, that's not very much. That's a bit better. Removes 15% mana from life. Don't like that, though. I mean, I could take it, but I don't know. That's always risky. Yeah, so here's the chests that we can unlock, but let's quickly talk to her. Oh, you can purchase from her. Aha! So you can purchase relics. I'm not, like, we have a couple of relics here, so I'm not gonna do that unless there's nothing else to do with them. Converts your leftover sacred water to keys. Yes, please. I'd rather have that. So we got a golden key and an extra bronze key from that, so that was worthwhile. Golden key should be nice, but let me stash these items first. So I'm just gonna throw them all into a random stash at the moment. Is there the relic stash here? No? Okay, well, I'll put them in there later. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. Just want to make up space in my inventory. And then I can throw the currency in already. There are some things I could modify further. For example, the belt. The belt could be further modified. The gloves as well. But I don't know if I want to invest more in them. I mean, the life is nice, but the critical damage bonus is a dud. That doesn't apply to me at all. Well, let's choose our ascendancy first. So that's going to be the biggest important. So
awaits me.
I have taken a look.
Expected.
I've taken a look at the ascendancies, and I gotta say, neither of them really works so well with my build, because none of them have any really focus around chaos damage. This is mostly a physical damage and life-focused build. So yeah, like, it has some things that are useful, but some things that are objectively not. Like, curses with infinite duration does not help with me, because I want to have my curses do Hex Blast, and that prevents that from ever triggering. Skills gain base life cost equal to base mana cost. And then you can have your spells leech life, which is very cool. Like, don't get me wrong, this is really good. It's just, it's not good on my build. Which means, I think, because I need life, and I'm going to go for Chaos Inoculation, so eventually my life is going to be 1, which is not very good. But yeah, there's really good stuff in here. You can be very tanky. So I'm going to go with Infernalist. But again, it's a lot of stuff that doesn't help me so much. Like, summoning the Hellhound is cool. It's a minion. I have no idea how good it is, or what it does. I guess we can look. It ignites enemies within a radius of 1.5 meters, as though dealing base fire damage equal to 20% of the minion's max health. I mean, I'm sure that's good if you run a minion build, or like specifically a minion and fire build, so we wouldn't get that. Become ignited when you deal a critical hit. Well, I don't do critical hits. Max mana replaced by maximum Infernal Flame. Gain Infernal Flame instead of spending mana for skill costs. Take max life and energy shield as fire damage when Infernal Flame reaches maximum. Lose all Infernal Flame on reaching maximum Infernal Flame. 10% of Infernal Flame lost per second if none was gained in the past 2 seconds. So instead of mana, instead of like a depleting resource, you have a empty bar that fills the more things you do. And it gets more dangerous for you the higher up it goes. But I reckon there's going to be some, right? Yeah, while on high Infernal Flame, which is like 65% Infernal Flame or more, so you're playing it a bit risky. Because if you go up to max, you take damage. Take maximum life and energy shield as fire damage when Infernal Flame reaches max. So you die, is what that means. Right? Am I reading that right? You just die. You take your maximum life and energy shield as fire damage. No, that's not necessarily true, because of course you'll have fire resistance. So if you have good fire resistance, if you have like the capped fire resistance at 75, you're actually only taking 25% of your max life and energy shield. Okay. That could be fun, actually. I might do this. Regardless, while on high Infernal Flame, so while you're risking it a bit, you and your allies in your presence gain 20% of damage as extra fire damage. So, not sure how that works with my curses and stuff. I don't know if that's going to apply. But while not on low Infernal Flame, so that's under 35% or 35% or less, all damage you and your allies in your presence, so that's going to be 6 meter radius around me, contributes to ignite chance. Okay. All damage. So, okay, that's kind of cool, because then I can light people up with my curses. So it would be like, we would straight up be a chaos and fire build by doing this. I might do that. That could be cool. Demon form. Shapeshift into a demon, vastly boosting the power of your spells. You gain demon flame every second you remain in demon form, causing your life to be lost at an ever-increasing rate. Revert to human form if you reach 1 life. Use a skill that isn't a skill, or that isn't a spell, or reactivate this skill. Eh? Okay. Revert to human form if you reach 1 life. Use a skill that isn't a spell, or reactivate this skill. Okay. So you're limited to only using spells, which is fine. Plus 4 to level of all spell skills while in demon form. That's pretty good. 17% cast speed. But yeah, losing 0.5% life. So if I go Chaos Inoculation, I can't do this. Or if I do this, I can't do Chaos Inoculation, because I'm always at 1 life at Chaos Inoculation. So, no demon form. Because I think I want to do it. Max 10 demon flame. How much does it have normally? Doesn't say. Yeah, gain demon flame every second. Okay. Otherwise here, 20% of cold damage taken as fire damage, 20% of lightning damage taken as fire... Oh, yeah. Alright. We got... This is perfect. So, if we go down this path, we take the Pyromantic Pact, and we go with... Yeah, it was this one, right? Yeah. The Pyromantic Pact, and we do this at the very least. I don't think we need to do this. The Seething Body, but we'll take these two. And then we can go down here with Altered Flesh, which means cold and lightning damage will be, like, 20% of it will be taken as fire damage. So if we really focus on getting our fire resistance super high, so increasing the max cap and all that, That would be really good. And then 20% of physical damage will be taken as chaos damage. If we have chaos inoculation, that's just we take 20% less physical damage, which is great. Because we're immune to chaos damage. That's awesome. Okay, reserves 25% of life. Yeah, so we won't be able to do that with chaos inoculation. Nor will we be able to do that. Nor will we be able to do that. I might have to forego chaos inoculation. It seems like neither of these works with it so well. I reckon there will be a third ascendancy, because they will add another one. And the third ascendancy will... I'm hoping it's something like the occultist that was in the base game, where it's much more just chaos focused, and like chaos and curses and that type of stuff, because that would be what I would take if it was available. But I think we can work with this. I'll just sacrifice going for chaos inoculation, maybe, or I don't, and I just take these 4, and then I don't know. Yeah, these are useless. I mean, we'll see how far we get. Regardless, I'm going Infernalist. So. Alright.
They burned many a sister. They tried to burn me. I think now I shall pay it forward.
So, yeah, if you look, your portrait changes and everything, so that's really cool. So we just need loads of fire resistance. We don't have great fire resistance now. And then we get our 2 Ascendancy points, which is under the passive tree. So we got that right here. We have 2 Ascendancy points, which I can put into... I don't know where I'm going to start. I might start with the defensive one. Yeah, I think that's probably the wise option. So extra max life. And then we go here. We just take the baseline defensive one, and then we'll go for Pyromantic Pact and Bringer of Flame. Okay. Okay.
It is done. You are no longer a Jingak. You now carry with you the spirit of a Marraketh Dekara.
Interesting, okay.
I am finally free, but I find I do not wish to rest just yet.
Oh.
This place is in disrepair, though it may take another 1,000 years. I must restore it to its former glory. Should you need me, I will continue to serve as your guide here.
Okay. I mean, I guess if you've been through 1,000 years of hell, going through 1,000 years of labor for a purpose that you believe in is pretty okay. By comparison, I mean, I understand wanting to rest after that, but... Coins.
If you wish to challenge the trial again, find more barriers, more coins.
Okay.
The Djinn within will inhabit this place, much like I do.
Ooh, can we add more Djinn? That'd be really cool. Yeah, we don't have any water. So, we have some caches here. So, we have an Amulet cache. We have 1 gold key, so we gotta pick Amulet or Arcanist. I think I'm gonna go with Arcanist. Oh! Arcanist gives, orbs. I mean...
A gift from fate.
I'll take the Regal Orb. So we have Helmet. What's a Royal Cache? I have no idea what a Royal Cache is. Let's open that. Like, Warrior is going to give strength-based items. Shields are going to give shields. Helmets are going to give helmets. I got 1 silver key, so I'm going to try the Royal Cache. Oh, it's a gem. Okay. I'm actually interested. Not useful. Not to me. Mysterious Cache. And then we have... Okay, we have 2 of them. I'm going to open up 1. Okay, so it gave a relic. A gold key? Fuck yes, that is awesome. Glassblower's Bauble. So, I was suspecting these were going to be in the game. But there'd been no... You can't disassemble flasks. But they are in the game. That's cool. I'm going to open up the other mysterious cache then. Okay, a skill gem. And some gold. A war pick. That is awesome looking. I'm so happy that is a weapon that you can use. Not relevant to me, but I am a sucker for realistic-looking picks, axes, maces, and hammers. And that one looks good. Do I take the relic or the gloves? Let's just open up the gloves, because I think we'll have enough relics. Some stitched gloves here, and I'll take the linen wraps, I guess. These ones aren't relevant. Okay. And then we can open this one as well. Why the hell not? Ah. Not the best of drops, I guess. That's okay. That's alright. Well, that was cool. So, we leave? No, not like that. How do we leave? I guess we just portal out. Or that. Let us leave. There's nothing else to do here. There's no, in the first Path of Exile, there was a way that you could enchant your items. And you would get these random enchantments that were unique. So they would go on top of any of the other ones. And they could be pretty good. You know, they were random, so occasionally you would get one that was not good. And I don't think you could overwrite them. Or maybe you could. But it was always, like, limited with what you could enchant. But it was a fun system. But I'll throw these back. Hold on. This is 28 energy shield. What do I have? There's 30 on this. But maybe this one has a better baseline? 28 mana. This one has way more mana. The critical damage bonus is useless. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, looks good. So I think we're going to go back to the main quest stuff. I'll sort through my items and see if there's anything worth keeping. But I'll do that off camera. Alright. So, I have pulled everything. I also replaced my wand finally. So no longer using my wand that I got like at level 3 or whatever. It was a pretty good wand. If it lasted that long. But I made a better one. It was a random blue one that I had. And it had a pretty good increased spell damage that was better than the combined increased spell and chaos damage that the other wand had. So this is just a flat increased spell damage, 67%, which is pretty nice. I exalted the hell out of it. So this is pretty good. Especially that light radius. Very important. I'm joking. The spell damage is very solid, though. So aside from that, didn't change anything. I did regal the belt. Decided to go with that, and it put a little bit of chaos resistance on it, so that's alright. Still relevant. So we're gonna go there. Right? Yes. That is where we need to go. What does this place look like? Still very deserty. Okay. Everything's pretty deserty.
Welcome.
Have anything to say? Actually, I want to check and see if anybody has anything to say about completing my trial. Maybe they'll stop calling me a fucking Jingak.
Who goes there?
No. Alright. But just so you know, I'm not a Jingak anymore. I'm one of you guys now. Gals, actually. Okay.
So this is how they bury their dead. It's rather elegant.
An abandoned Roa. It appears someone rode in on this Roa but never left. Is that gonna be, Lou... something? The one that, Chambrin was looking for? Probably. Okay, so apparently how they bury their dead is rather elegant. Alright, this is very, Zoroastrian, many, I guess, cultures that do sky burials. The vultures are the ones that, carry the souls of the dead off into the heavens. Now, that is a corpse. Why would there be a corpse here? Is that supposed to be the lady? There were... Yeah, with what she said, that there were, like... Yeah, no, there's a lot of them. Never mind. That there were, suicides, whatever, I'll just say it. It's not like the YouTube police are checking tiny channels like mine. And if it gets demonetized, I'll be like, oh no, that's like 40 less cents. Rasp scavengers. But anyways, yeah, so the vultures. Interesting. So what do we have to do here anyways? The watchful twins. They grow fat on the flesh of the dead. That doesn't sound good. Guess we need to deal with them. There'll be a boss of some kind. Oh, that one just died for some reason. And let out a poison cloud. Not sure what happened there. Oh. Ugh. 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 Gross. Do not like. Keth Raymond. Yeah, all of my skeletons are dead. I mean, that was a given, but they're more dead than they were. Okay. These are also kind of gnarly looking. They look a bit like the wind scorpions, which are not scorpions. They're also called sun spiders or camel spiders. They're also not spiders. They're solifuge. It's their order. They're, you know, related to both. I mean, they are arachnids, but pretty scary. They'll chase you down because they want to stay in your shadow. And they can run fucking fast, so you can't outrun them. And they have a pretty mean bite. I do not speak from experience. I've not been bitten by a camel spider. I have been stung by a scorpion. Multiple times, actually. All by the same scorpion. It was a pet scorpion of mine. It was a bit of a bastard. And it was painful. It was a red claw, so not, you know, actually dangerous or anything, but I would say it hurt more than a wasp sting. Maybe not as bad as like a bee sting. And if you're a person who has not been stung by either of those things, you might be thinking wasps are worse. No, bees are a hell of a lot worse because bees leave their fucking stingers in you and continue to pump venom into your body. Wasps just prick you and leave. But yeah, the scorpion was, like, it wasn't as bad as a bee sting, and then it didn't itch for very long either. So, it did give me tingly fingers and lips. Overall, I'd rather be stung by the scorpion than a bee. Personally, I would rather be stung by none of those things. Hot takes only here on the Ash Heritor, but, you know, sometimes the world sees fit. Many times, in my cases, I've been stung by all manner of bullshit, including a Portuguese man-o'-war, cast-off tentacle, which is why I'm not dead. But that was still awful. Lion's mane jellyfish in the Pacific Northwest back when I lived there. Many times, also. Another fucking glassblower's bauble. The hell? Like, we went through so long. And I've played with other characters, you know, not farther than where I am here, but, like, as far as where I was before the start of this episode. And I hadn't found a single fucking glassblower's bauble, and here we go getting 2 of them. Maybe they just added them into the game. That's also possible. I like this map. This is cool. I like the open spaces. A lot of room to maneuver, and lots of big clumps of enemies to detonate with the Hex Blasts. Holy shit, that was a lot of gold. I'll grab onto the Withering Wand. I mean, I don't think it's going to be better than the one we just got. No. Matter of fact, it's not. Also, I should be keeping in mind that I can actually use Profane Ritual a lot more because of the corpses that are around. So, like, for example, right now. Now would be a good time to do it. And everything's dead. Alright. We'll stick with one side and then just work our way around. Yeah, you have these little, oh, yeah. So I guess this is where, like, the lowborn are thrown. They're put into these pits. I reckon these are the bases of the towers. If they're going with, like, the Persian Tower of Silence feel, which I think is what they're going for here, that up at the top we're going to have, like, where the actual, like, elite are interred. Or I shouldn't say interred, because they're just sitting up there, lying down. Should be arranged in, like, circular rings around a central pit, basically. That's how the Persian burial ritual, the Zoroastrian burial ritual is with the Towers of Silence. But I don't think we can see that from here. Maybe we will ascend to the top. I reckon we might. Because Shambrin mentioned that like only some are allowed to take their final rest at the top of these towers. Wow, I am getting shredded by these guys. These guys are gnarly. Okay, all damage they inflict ignites too. Okay, that's enough of you guys. It almost leveled up. I look forward to it. We'll finish this zone, and then I will end the episode. What's this? This looks ominous. The Wretched Slouse. A couple of corpses. Okay. Are these the twins? Mugen, Frostbringer, Hunin, Stormcaller. I see what you did there. Interesting. They're just two rare enemies, but I guess this is the boss fight. I guess we'll find out. Well, we can use, No, we can't. These aren't corpses that you can use to detonate, unfortunately. We're summoning, like, lightning apparitions. It's okay. We're doing our... Ugh. My shields are gone. Ugh. Shields down. It's like a toxic miasma around. I don't know if that's affecting me. Might. Okay, we got one. Does the other one get stronger? I don't think so. They're just random rare mobs. Nice! And a level and a fuckload of shards and everything. That's cool. And a Djinn Balbala. Hold on, what? We get one immediately? Djinn Balbala. Completing this trial will not grant an additional ascendancy point. Okay. I guess this is just so that you can get items from the chests. Or practice or whatever. I mean, that's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might do it off camera. Shrine Scepter. Okay, so scepters that grant the purity skills. That's cool. Actually, that might be something. If there can be a purity of fire, because the purity skills, they're auras, and they increase your cold, or they increase your respective resistance. Oh damn, they in the Path of Exile 1 they also increase the max resistance. They might. No, quality only increases it further. Yeah, no, if it's not increasing the max, I don't know how relevant those are. I feel like they should increase the max by like 1 or 2. It's like the Keth Raiment. And what does Malice do again? Critical weakness. It's a emits an aura that continuously inflicts critical weakness. Is that a curse? Can't tell. So it applies it every 0.86 seconds. It lasts for 4 seconds. So you can get plenty of stacks on that. Okay, so I guess that just means you're dealing crits more often. That's pretty good for like a, you play a sorceress and run like an ice sorceress. The ice spells, at least in PoE 1, had quite good crit potential.
Suffer and die.
Not sure in PoE 2. These fucking vultures hit hard. Porcupine Goliaths. Okay, well, we did... That was the, yeah, so that is the thing. We can just move on through here. Although we are looking for that lady. Not sure if she's going to be in this area. We did find a Roa that may have belonged to her before abandoned Roa. I hope somebody takes care of it. Look very sad. Abandoning animals is I don't know. If you're somebody that abandons animals that you buy as pets and then, you know, leaves them somewhere, I personally think you deserve to die, but that's just me. Blah, blah, blah. Human life more important than animal life. Fuck you. There's enough of us. Checkpoint here. What do we got? The Path of Mourning. So I guess that's going to lead us to the top. I think I want to continue having a look around. Also, I should level up. Rasp Scavenger. That's a cool name. What were we doing? We'd already gotten these. I wanted to go to Chaos Inoculation up here. I might still do that. We were here? Yeah, so we'd already done Void. I might consider picking up the Jewel Socket here. Then we can go and get more Energy Shield. That will increase life. So if I do that, I'm kind of also sort of committing to a life hybrid build, which would work with some of the stuff with the Diabolist or whatever fucking class I am. What is it called? Infernalist. That was it. But the Chaos Inoculation also works nicely with Infernalist. It just limits your slots a little bit. But we'll see. I came this way specifically to get to Void. We now have Void, so we're good there. Is there a place where I can get Fire Resist, actually, from the, There is. No, this just penetrates fire resistance. Okay, this grants 20% fire resist, but this also increases fire damage. I'm not so keen on that. We might be able to just get a universal elemental resistance passive somewhere. So that could be good. That's nice. 20% slower start of Energy Shield is not nice. But this is pretty good. Okay, that's minions have extra fire resist. Okay, reduced curse duration could be good too. So then we can trigger the Hex Blasts faster. So I might take Master of Hexes. That's pretty close by. That's along the way to other things that I need. That would be Suicide. Dreamcatcher is kind of cool. 25% increased spell damage while on full Energy Shield. And then you gain 75% increased Energy Shield from your equipped Focus. We aren't using a Focus right now, but I'm not, like... I don't need the Skeletons. They're not necessary for my build. So I could ditch the Skeletons and equip a Focus instead. And I'm just doing a no-minion Witch build. Just running them now because they're useful and I don't have a better Focus. So that could be a direction. But otherwise, you know... Yeah, what about just resistance? That's okay. Wow, +1 to all. Max resistances. That's really good. I definitely want this one, for sure. That's just good in every way for me. Specific to the minions? Ew, hello. This also involves elemental damage. Which I'm not keen on. We'll do a bit of fire damage for sure, but I don't think it's worth devoting passives to. I mean, if I get Chaos Inoculation, that's irrelevant. 10% global defenses is nice. It's 10% energy shield. And, you know, whatever piddling armor and evasion I might have. And 29% increased chaos damage. That's quite within reach as well. It's a couple of nodes. And we'll increase our chaos damage further by doing that. However, we also have these down here. There is quite a bit of energy shield to grab right here. For now, I don't feel squishy. Like, I don't feel like I'm dying easily. I can face tank most, or I can not face tank, but I can tank most things well enough. So I don't know if I need to focus too much on defense right now. So I might focus more on offense. That's pretty nice if you're running a minion build. So I might go in the direction of... This is pretty good. Wither away, especially if I ditch my skeletons, because they're not going to be taking aggro as much, which means they're going to be around me. And when they're around me, they'll be getting withered. So I might start heading in that direction. That's also going to set me up to get Chaos Inoculation whenever I damn well want. Spaghettification and Event Horizon could also be a ton of fun. So I'm going to head this way. So regardless, we need to make our way up here. Is there a way to go across? There aren't. I do kind of wish there were more cross points that brought you through some of these nodes. To kind of encourage some more interesting, but maybe less efficient builds. But I don't know. Okay, we'll go up here. It's going to be a boring one. Let's just get more intelligence. All right. So we'll keep looking around, then we'll head to the Path of Mourning.
Wither away.
End the episode when we get there. So we are looking for Shumbrine's friend. Seemed like this woman was more than a friend to Shumbrine. Maybe. I don't know. Could just be a friend. Yep. Come on. Yeah. All right. Very nice. Chest here. Take that. Ooh, hello. Ah, that must be it. Fallen Dakara. Okay, we'll check her in just a sec. Final letter. Extremely personal words of love, honor, and hopelessness scrawled by a shaking hand. It appears to have been carefully written to avoid revealing who it was intended for. Do we know who it was intended for? I'm sorry. That's not good news. Let's go into the next area, hit the node, and then go back to the caravan and give this to Shumbrine. Hopefully she's not too broken up about it, but I can understand if she is. I mean, that confirms was definitely more than a friend. Maybe would that be forbidden in this culture?
They are still here.
I think that what was forbidden was what she was doing, rather than, you know, them being lovers, or whatever. If I am reading this correctly. That's probably not forbidden. You never know, it is a medieval society. Or a medieval-themed society.
You found a letter? For your sake, do not speak of its contents. I will burn it. When I have the opportunity, I intend to return to Deshar and mark the location of Lailuma's body. A stone, perhaps. Something inconspicuous. Others will not know, but I will. She will be remembered.
Ooh, nice.
Sands guide you.
Alright.
Blessings.
Well, 2 more skill points, which will go into getting me in that direction, I suppose. Right? First. Yeah, so this is like... This will be really, I think, necessary if we go with Chaos Inoculation, because your stun is based on your life, and if you have 1 life, you're probably going to be getting stunned a lot. So you probably want to swap your life, or as much of your stun threshold to your energy shield as much as your, instead of your life, but we'll see. That would be a few, points spent on that, so... Well. Take those. Make our way there. Ah, there is a branching pathway here. That's cool. It's not one that I would use, but It's good that there are some. Or a branching pathway, a connecting pathway that isn't just stats. Alright. Well, that will be where I end today's episode. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you do, or if you did, because it's over now, past tense, please drop this video a like, and thank you to everybody that has been watching this series. I know it's been, you know, a long time in between episodes. I had a very busy month, and yeah. Hopefully we can get some other ones out a little bit quicker this time around. But stay tuned for the next ones. Again, I said I would finish this series all the way through the main storyline, so that's what I'm going to do. Righto. Heritor out.